Hi, everybody. I've already shot this once, but I didn't have that turned on. So when I got done shooting, I went back to play it and listen to it, and I'm like, why can't I hear anything? And then it hit me. I didn't have the microphone turned on. So we're going to do that again, but hopefully this means you'll be getting a better take. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Patrick Ryan here with Boss Life Journey. I was like, what's the name of my channel? Don't even know. I want to tell you all about what I've been doing this weekend, which is what you see here. I had the amazing opportunity of being able to go and shoot a regatta out in the Gulf of Mexico here in beautiful Pensacola, Florida. Little backstory of how I got that job. I didn't get paid anything to do this. My uncle is a member of the Pensacola Yacht Club. He's into sailing. So I sent him a text and I'm like, hey, people with boats really like pictures of boats and pictures of themselves with their boats. You are a person with a boat and you know people with boats. Is there any way you can help me turn this into something? And he said, sure, let me get back to you. Messages me a couple of days later, tells me that the Pensacola Yacht Club is hosting a regatta. Now, if you don't know what a regatta is, it's a boat race. As far as I know, it's not limited to sailing. It can be anything. It could be speedboats. It could be jet skis. It could be canoes. This is for sailing. So he tells me that because he's a nurse and he's working on one of the medical boats, Safety 1. And he tells me he thinks he can get me on that boat. I'm like, cool. So he lets me know a little while later, yeah, I got you on the boat. Just come out here, the dates. Awesome. I'll come out. And I get there the first day, kind of meeting everybody, taking some pictures. And then I learn that the guy that US Sailing, which is the magazine that covers these events, and you'll probably see their logo on the hull of some of these A-class sailboats that are out here. He injured himself or hurt his back or something, and he couldn't make it that day. So I became the photographer for the first day. I was the only guy out there. I don't have an amazing camera. I got a Rebel T3i, which is a Canon. It's a good camera. It's nothing to shake a stick at, but it's not what you see like these kinds of things or NFL games or anything like that. You're talking thousands of dollars on these cameras. I found my camera on Facebook for $200. Had 3 lenses, which is it was a really good deal. Like $200 for that camera is cheap. So I got very fortunate when I found that. But all that is to say is like my camera's not amazing, and so I was definitely going to have to step up with like having the right settings, being familiar with my camera, and having the skill and the talent, and the ability to run the camera properly. And I was very nervous about that because I've done sports video before. I've never done sports photography. They are similar, but 2 very different beasts. And so I go out and I shoot the first day, make a slideshow. A bunch of the sailors tell me they like it. All right, cool. And the next day, the photographer guy, he's there and he's talking to me. He gives me some really good advice and he's looking at my pictures. And it was really, really, really cool to have him compliment my work. A lot of photographers, they get these big egos. They don't really want to share the spotlight. It would have been very easy for him to have seen me as a threat and have just like stomped me down and been like, your photos suck. And he didn't do that. At the same time, there's probably not like a reason for him to lie about how good they are. So I think he was being truthful when he told me that he liked them. He even told me that one of the photos that he saw, he liked better than a photo that they had on display there that was on the cover of a magazine. So that was like, kind of gave me an ego boost. Like, okay, I'm good at this. This is something that I can do. Second day, there actually wasn't any wind. So I shouldn't say no wind. There wasn't enough wind to justify going out on the water, so they didn't race that day. And then the third and fourth day we went out. This slideshow is 100% photos from the first day. And then this picture that's up over here, I think is from day 3. And when I say day 3, I guess it was technically the 4th day, but it was the 3rd day of sailing. If you follow me on Instagram, which is Above Par Photography, that's my photo company. I'm going to post some from the first day and then kind of move down. I think you'll be able to see that just the experience of being out on the water and kind of learning what to expect and what to be looking for. The photos on day 1 are not anywhere near as good as the photos on the 2nd and 3rd day of racing. Just, I'm so much happier with these. But that also shows me that, like, okay, I can learn, I can adapt. And that's really what this boss life journey is all about, is finding opportunities and seizing onto them, grabbing hold of them and just taking them and learning from them and adapting. You don't have to be an amazing photographer to make it in photography. You don't have to be amazing in any of this stuff. You just have to be willing to go out there and do it. That's the biggest thing. I saw an opportunity. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't even know if I would be interested in this, but I thought this is an opportunity to maybe make a name for myself and make a little money. And so I took it. And it was hugely successful. I don't know yet if this is going to be profitable for me. US Sailing, because they didn't have their photographer there the first day, has published some of my photos from the first day. I'm not getting paid for them. I'm getting recognition, which was, and at first was not something that I was super okay with. But after talking with some people and getting some advice, I came to the conclusion that, okay, this is an opportunity, even though I'm not getting paid. And even though, I mean, some of you are probably going to leave down in the comments that I should have been paid, and you're not wrong. I think these are good pictures. I should be compensated fairly for them. But I looked at the situation and I said that there's an opportunity here. Would I like to get paid? Sure, but I'm not going to get paid. So in the absence of getting paid, I may as well go ahead and take the experience. So I gave them a bunch of photos. I asked them to send me a link to the article where they're going to be posted. So hopefully they'll send me that, and then I'll be able to share it in the description when I get it. Then you can go look at them. But in addition to that, some of the sailors have told me that they're interested in buying some of the pictures. So I don't know why that came out of my mouth so funny. So when I get done editing all of them, I'm going to find a way to show them and see if any of them want to buy them. And, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, between this and I've got some real estate, I've got some connections in the real estate industry. I've got a wedding coming up really soon. Stuff is moving along with Bright Harmony Boutique. Things are coming along. Our boss life journey, our journey to achieving all the goals on our vision board that I showed you in the first episode. We're coming along. It's going really well. As for I do want to go ahead and address the schedule. I told you in the first video, we're going to have videos out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday was going to be me. Wednesday was going to be my wife, April. And then Friday was going to be an episode together. And the Wednesday and Friday videos have not happened yet. My wife is pregnant. There's a lot of work to do here around the house with the Etsy shop and getting the nursery ready and stuff like that. And so some things just have to be put on the back burner. So the videos have been put on the back burner. We both believe that this channel that you're watching on either Rumble or YouTube is really important to our growth and to our success. And so that's why I've made it a point to come in here and do these videos. As far as April's involvement in it, she's going to be. We both agree that she should be. It's just a matter of finding a time and all that to make it happen, because these do take up a lot of time. I mean, I shot this once already and didn't have my microphone on, and I'm having to shoot again. So right there, it's already going to take me twice as long as it probably should have taken me to begin with. Anyway, thank you all for watching this, and those of you who have been watching and coming back, really appreciate it. Give us a like, give us a subscribe or a follow if you're on Rumble. Share this on social media. I hope you get something out of this. I hope these inspire you, and I hope these show you that you can take charge of your life, and you don't have to work in a cubicle for the rest of your life. You don't have to work as a manager at a fast food restaurant for the rest of your life. You don't have to work at a bank for the rest of your life. You can be your own boss. You just have to recognize opportunities like I did that got me on safety one, taking these photos, and just take hold of them. That's it. It's that easy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.